All right, y'all. So Crown Jewel was last night, and originally I wasn't gonna do a video on this because I wasn't gonna do a full review. But there was parts of this show that really pissed me off, and I kept rewatching and rewatching, and it got me more upset every time. So I felt like I really had to come on here and talk about it. I'm not gonna discuss the whole show. Just know that I think the show was okay. I'm really not excited for Saudi shows all the time because I know they're not really that serious. So I gave it like a 3 out of 5. But the thing I'm going to be talking about that really got on my nerves was the fucking women's matches, okay? And I'm not saying the matches weren't good. I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about why the women's matches were not as good as it was supposed to be. And it was the fucking fans. I get Saudi, Saudi Arabia has its whole thing with, women and stuff. I get that. But these women deserved better. It was so fucking sad to see how quiet it was when these women came out and performed for these people. Thousands of people in this arena, and it was fucking crickets. It was so upsetting to watch, especially the second women's match when it was Bianca versus Io. This really got me so pissed off because we all know what happened. If you didn't, we're going to discuss it. So near the end of the match, we got a surprise return, and it was from none other than kairisane. We finally got her back. She was signed for a couple months now. She finally made her return, and she got absolutely no fucking reaction. She deserved way better than what the fuck they did to her. I'm sorry. Listen. And WWE is to blame for this too. They should have waited because Kyrie did not deserve to come out to this crowd to this reaction. One of the best NXT women's wrestlers of all time makes her surprise return, and the Pirate Princess comes to fucking crickets. It was so quiet, and I was so pissed. I'm like, this was such a waste of fucking time. They should have waited until we got back to the States because she did not deserve the fucking reaction she got. Pure crickets. It was disgusting to see. And like I said, I understand why people do what they do in Saudi. Not saying everybody wasn't excited to see her. I did see clips of people that were excited to see Kyrie. However, it wasn't enough. You didn't hear any cheers. You can see cheers when people were recording, but there were so many fucking people in that arena that you didn't hear the cheers that she got. It was so fucking quiet on TV, and it really got under my skin. Like I said, I know what Saudi people think about, women, and I understand what they do. But this match could have been saved for Survivor Series or something so she can get a proper return. It fell off, and I feel bad for her because you only get one chance to do a epic return, and it could have been super great if she got a crowd reaction, and she fucking didn't. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. I don't agree with Saudi's, situations. I get what they do. I don't agree with it at all, but that's on them. But at the end of the day, these women come out and perform for you. They go by your rules. They stay fully dressed so they don't expose themselves, and they do what they do. They come out to give you a performance for you to be excited for. And for them to come out and not get the proper respect they deserve is absolutely disrespectful to women's wrestling. And it really pissed me off when it came to Kyrie because I'm like, yo, I was waiting for Kyrie to finally, make her return. She makes her return and nobody gives a fuck. And it really pissed me off, man. I'm sorry. Like I said, I wasn't going to come on here and discuss it, but it was just plain old disrespectful. WWE should be ashamed of themselves, and so does the Saudi people. WWE should have waited until we got back to the States because it would have been a better reaction for her. Especially because they're going into Chicago, and Chicago has one of the best, fan bases in the world when it comes to crowd reactions. It was just, bro, on both parts, it was so fucking, man, it just pissed me off. What did you guys think about the whole situation? What do you guys think about Crown Jewel in total? Let me know in the comments, It's been Nez Reacts, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Just so fucking ridiculous.